Hiya, welcome back to G&N Designs. In my last video, which was filmed probably about a couple of hours ago, hence the same outfit, I told you I was going to be doing some orange t-shirts for a friend of ours who's ordered them. My son popped up out of the woodwork and has decided he wants a t-shirt too, so I'm going to do him a Rainbow Six t-shirt, and I didn't film myself cutting it all out and stuff, but I did think it would be wise to show you, because although it's heat transfer vinyl, I'm going to be layering the vinyl, so you need to see really how that works. So because this is quite a long one, it's going to be down the length of the t-shirt. Obviously my heat plate is better for doing across the top of the t-shirt, so we just turn the t-shirt around the other way, so we've got the long bit. But I do like to press a little crease down the middle of the t-shirt first, just so that you know you're getting the centre. Some people might be really good at just looking at it and knowing where the middle is. I'm not one of those people, I'm afraid, and if I don't press it first, it's going to look atrocious. So heat press down. I'm not pushing on my timer, I'm just going to give it a few seconds just to put that little crease in for me. That crease obviously is going to disappear when we press it again, and put the actual transfer on. I've got to keep that out of the way of any vinyl because I've got my other cuts here. So, crease t-shirt. Excellent. That's what we wanted. So, it doesn't really matter if I have the top of the t-shirt showing or not, because I have my line down the front showing me exactly where the middle of my t-shirt is. Again, if you watch any of the other videos, you want 4 fingers from the top of the shirt to pop this on. So I've got my crease, I can see my crease, I can see my crease all the way up, and then I just want to just flatten that. This isn't sticky, and I will just tell you that on plain heat transfer vinyl, this plastic backing is not sticky. The glitter ones, however, are very sticky, so weeding the glitter ones is a little trickier. So again, same as before, heat press down for 20 seconds just to get that vinyl to set. But obviously we are going to be layering, so it's going to get more than it bargained for. So we'll do the 20 seconds for the first one because it's a big piece of vinyl and we want it all to lay nicely. And then we're going to do this bit. There's my timer. Pop that up, twist that round.
But that's not a bad thing, it going under again anyway, because it just
means it's quite a good idea. And again, warm peel for this particular vinyl, so that's fine. Straight off, smooth motion, slide your sheet off. Perfect. Next we want the gun. So the gun, we already know from our design. Let me turn that around for you. This is what it should look like on your t-shirt. So we need, this piece is actually the hole that is cut out, and we have that piece separate. So we know that the gun has to sit across that hole, pretty much there, like that. So we're going to go ahead and transfer that on. Again, 20 seconds, beep your machine, away it goes. Lovely job. And then we've got this one teeny tiny piece, and we know where it's got to go, so it's going to be quite easy really to line that up. And the reason I'm showing you this layering is because I'm going to be making some, there it goes, some Christmas t-shirts very soon, with lots of different colours of vinyl on. I will warn you, this Teflon sheet does get really hot, all right? So just be warned, it does get hot. That one is not quite done. So if it doesn't come off first time, give it, say 10 more seconds on your heat press. And these things happen all the time. Different vinyls made by different companies do their own different thing. So you can never be sure. You can follow the instructions. That most vinyls come with instructions, to be fair. So following those instructions is usually pretty easy. So we're just going to give that a few seconds. Right, I'm just going to pause it and we'll come straight back to this when this is a bit cooler. All right, see you in a minute. Right, so this is cool now. So again, smooth motion, whip that one off. Now, we know from our design where this is going to sit as it comes off in my hand. But that's all right because it's not sticky vinyl. So it doesn't really matter if it comes off in your hand because you're going to just place that on there with that over the top. And again, with your Teflon sheet. And one more about of 20 seconds, people. I know it's a bit long-winded, but it's worth it in the end. Trust me, you need to take these steps. If you try and do it any quicker, your vinyl is going to come back off. Or when you pull it, I've seen people in videos whip that back sheet off really quickly and have ripped their vinyl because they've not done what they're supposed to have done. Right, this one is finished. So I'm going to take that sheet off. I'm going to, this is really blooming hot. So I'm going to get my little weeding tool. Just to lift that off there for me. And his Rainbow Six t-shirt that I'm going to just cool down because the vinyl is burning hot. His Rainbow Six t-shirt that he wanted is finished. And that is how you lay a vinyl, and you can run your finger down. You can't feel the different layers because it all kind of melts in, the heat melts it all together. And that is for my lovely boy who wanted a Rainbow Six. And I do believe he wants something else on the back, Fortnite or something along those lines. So that we will be filming to go on that part of the shirt. But that is not a bad effort. That's come out quite lovely. And again, just a little bit of layering, quite an effective little look. You'd think that it would cut that out of the middle, and it doesn't. You can do that if you want to. I could have welded the whole pattern together on my machine, but I wanted to show you how to layer. So I'll be back in just a minute with my orange t-shirts and we'll go with those ones. Right, so I'm onto the orange t-shirts now. I've just got one under here that's going to have its quick little press just to get it flat. Again, it takes any moisture out of the t-shirt that's there. You don't want any, you don't want moisture in the t-shirt, to be fair, at all, of any kind. So I've got my t-shirt on. I'm going to do my 4 fingers from the top, and we're going to lay our design on like that. This is black glitter heat transfer vinyl, which is quite lovely, if I'm honest. So press down, 20 seconds. All of these transfer vinyls that I currently have take 20 seconds and they're all at 160 degrees. But different vinyls, you can get some vinyls that you only put on at like 120 degrees and you'd only press for like 6 or 7 seconds. So it really does depend where you get your vinyl from. But I will repeat myself, every pack of vinyl that you buy, every roll of vinyl that you buy should come with an instruction sheet of some description. If it doesn't, don't buy it, because how are you supposed to know what temperature your vinyl goes at if you don't have any instructions? Right, That looks dark, but that's because it's hot and has been pressed. I promise you, you will see again at the end. So there's the first part of the design. Then on the back, we are putting on the Jack Skellington face. And that is going to go right about there. And the sticky bit we just used, pop that over the top. Now that bit came out of, ooh, when you pull apart this design, when you weed your design, it looks like this. That part came out of this area of his face. And normally all those parts would get thrown away, but because it's such a good picture of his face, the dog is right behind me, because it's a good picture of his face, I thought, use it. Why not use it? It makes the t-shirt you're printing look just that little bit more special, a little bit different, and I just think it adds really to the overall effect. And it was a part of vinyl that you were going to throw in the bin in any event, so why not use it? I've said before, I will tell you every single time, your scraps, you cannot keep your scraps enough. You might think it's the smallest, tiniest little piece. You'll be surprised what you can cut out of that tiny little piece. So, one down. I've got my little handy dandy assistant over there. So I'm trying to put that over that chair for me. So here we go. Number 2 t-shirt. I just slide that forward a little bit, just to get my t-shirt right over, just so it bends right over that crease. Then I know that they're all going to be in the same place. Pop that back. I'm just going to line that up to make sure, yep, that's in a good place. Slide that on there. Press your t-shirt. Couple of seconds. Get your next print ready, and I can pop that already onto there. Get that up, get that off, and get this one on. And you see, right, so like I said, the last one, the other vinyl we used wasn't sticky at all, but this is really sticky. The good thing about it is if it sticks together, you can get it apart because the vinyl itself isn't sticky. Whereas the other vinyls that we use for mugs, plates, glasses, etc., that vinyl is really sticky as soon as you take the backing off. So you want to be extra careful with that vinyl. This vinyl, you can be a little rougher with. However, I will say it does tear. And it is really easy to tear some of this vinyl. Some of the glitter vinyl we've got is really quite thick and doesn't tear, and you can't, when you cut it, it's really hard to see the pattern in the back to weed. That can be really tricky. This vinyl, and particularly this kind of plain vinyl, you can see when you cut on this vinyl, you can really see the picture at the back quite well too.
And also when you cut that vinyl, you have to change the setting on your cutter.
Yeah, but I can show them that another time. Ow, that's really hot.
163.
I mean really hot. Stupid hot. But this is what we do. So, that one there, get our Jack, pop him on in the centre, put that on. So it just goes to show you, in a relative, if you've got all of your bits ready, out, weeded, ready to go, you can press them. We press them all in one go. I don't ever print and cut out one design, weed it, press it, go back and do another design. I always wait until I've got a minimum of 2 to press, purely because it saves time. If you've got only 1 to do for an order or for a gift or whatever you're doing it for, that's absolutely fine. But for the purposes of saving time, etc., I find it better to do. Tom, over there for me, love. Tom's moaning about the heat of the t-shirt. Stop being a tart.
That's not 160 degrees.
So again, whoops, a little bit too far that one. T-shirt over, push it in. We're going to press for why? Moisture, and to press it so it's nice and flat to put our design on. Few seconds. Yes, moisture. It has moisture in the t-shirt. Yeah, I'm going to need that to go onto there. Glittery side down. Right, lift that off. Remove. No, it doesn't have to be straight. It's just got to stick on that. Sticky there. My little apprentice, look at him. So, pop that, pop that on there.
Sticky.
Get your t-shirt lined up. Yeah, I will say, if you can see bits of glitter on here, that's just glitter. If there were adhesive still on the backs of these bits of glitter, that would stick. So you have to be really careful when you're weeding to make sure, especially with the glitter because it's sticky, to make sure all of these little tiny bits that you pick little bits out, they all come off and go somewhere else. Some people I know leave a piece of the sticky backing to one side, and the bits they pick out, they will stick straight onto that. I tend to put them in a little pile somewhere and then scrape them off and throw them in the bin. Because if you get that stuck somewhere on there, there are ways of getting it off. I believe, Gal, am I right? There's something you can do to it, and it will get the vinyl off after it's on, but it's not easy to do. And like I say, once that stuff is stuck, it's stuck. I mean, it doesn't come off in the washing machine. It doesn't. You can't pick it off, not easily anyway, without picking a hole in your t-shirt. So, right, Jack is on. Where's my sheet? There's my sheet. I've seen my little apprentice at the side. He's doing a great job.
Working hard.
So annoying.
I hope he's not going to want paying because he's not getting any wages. 20 seconds for that one. 20 seconds for that one.
You just got a bespoke t-shirt made for you, mate.
Yes.
The eyes are wonky.
They're not wonky, that's the way they look. Do you mind?
Yes.
I have no idea what I was saying. Yeah, so I'm going to have done 4 t-shirts in not very much time, really. It's always handy if you've got your little assistant just at the side to give you a helping hand. Just so you know, this t-shirt's hot, Tom.
He gets them off the PlayStation.
Over there. Hold it by the bottom then, you spanner.
Would you like an oven glove?
You might need an oven glove.
It's going for sale.
No, I'll give you an oven glove for free. I won't sell it to you.
1p in my blazer, if that helps.
Last t-shirt. Teflon sheet on. Ooh. Push that in to line it up.
No.
Few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a little press.
That was the quickest 5
Get
seconds.
the moisture out. It doesn't need to be spot on 5 seconds. You just need to get the moisture out of the t-shirt and any creases so that you've got a nice flat surface to be working with. Obviously, when you're pressing your t-shirt, the heat press will get any creases out anyway, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. However, working with the flattest surface you can is always better. If you get a little crease under the vinyl and then you press it and the vinyl is on a little fold and a crease, when you straighten that out, it's either going to tear the vinyl or it won't straighten out because you'll have stuck plasticky vinyl onto a crease. So yes, it gets the moisture out. Yes, it's really good for that. But if you want to print on the flattest surface possible, that's what you need to do. And again, it's a few seconds, not very much time. Thanks, Tom. It resets the machine.
Oh, right.
One off.
Do you want those thrown in the bin?
Last one, not yet, babe, they're hot. They are plastic and that will stick to your hands. That's why you peel it off quite quickly. Jack, on the t-shirt. Last one. Are you excited? I am. I'm pressing down. So your last 20 seconds, 4 t-shirts. Technically, 4 t-shirts have been done in like 1 minute and 20 seconds, actually physically pressed. No, because it's 20 seconds each side, isn't it? Because we've done 2 bits of t-shirt. But again, still a couple of minutes and you've done 4 t-shirts. So that's not really bad. And if you're getting your heat press heated up, you might as well be doing as many as you can in one go. And there, my friends, we have their t-shirts are completed. You've got Boo on the front. You've got your Jack Skellington on the back, looking very lush. And this t-shirt will cool down and it won't be such dark orange. And if you show me these ones, Tom, so we've got one, 2, 3, 4 Jack Skellington t-shirts ready to go for my friend. My work here this evening is done. I'm really grateful again that you watch my videos because I think I'm a bit of a lunatic and the fact that you people watch is just blows my head off. What do you want to say?
I want to say it.
Go on then.
Leave a like and subscribe.
And hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching our video. I'm sure my assistant might make an appearance in the future. Printed t-shirt. I will see you all soon.
Ooh.
You take care, everyone. Bye. Thank you.